You're watching Boone TV News. Attendance is a big emphasis this year at Boone High School. Joey Brooks has more on the attendance expectations at Boone High.
After the 2013-2014 school year's 93% attendance, Superintendent Dr. Menard changed the attendance policy at Boone High School. New principal, Mr. Byam, encourages the idea of getting attendance to at least the state average of 95%.
93% attendance at this school is not good enough. That's unacceptable. The state average is 95%. We're below state average, and I don't think any one of you guys are average.
With this new attendance policy, the consequences for having an unexcused absence are set in stone.
You know, if you're skipping classes, you're still going to have a detention that day. If you miss that detention, they add another detention. If you miss another detention, it's ISS for the day.
After a kid has 5 unexcused absences from the same class, the student is dropped from that class. Byam thinks that keeping kids accountable for their attendance in high school will make them more prepared for what they plan to do after high school.
If you go to the university or you go to a college, they're going to drop you from a class.
Teacher Mrs. Grosky thinks the new attendance policy will benefit Boone.
I think it's good to hold students accountable, and it makes students more aware of the impact of their actions.
Since the beginning of the school year on August 14th, Boone High students have had an attendance of 96.13%, surpassing their goal of 95%. This has been Joey Brooks reporting for Boone TV. Now back to the studio.
Thanks, Joey. Mr. Bloom is in his first year at BHS as a guidance counselor. Here's Aaron Michael with more on Mr. Bloom.
Among other changes to Boone High School this year is an addition of a new counselor. This is Aaron Michael from Boone TV, here with Boone High School's newest counselor, Mr. Bloom. Mr. Bloom, what inspired you to become a counselor?
Well, I've always enjoyed working with high school age students, and I came to a point in my career where I had to either go deeper into working in computers or totally change fields, so I decided to change fields and became a counselor, and been doing it for about 10 years now.
What can you bring here from your last job that will benefit Boone High School?
Well, I did a lot of work with getting students into college.
What are you most excited for about this school year?
Just getting a chance to know all those students, and coming in new, I don't know anybody, so I'll get a lot of chances to know a lot of people.
Mr. Blooms is new this year, and it's been really great having him here at the high school. He comes to us from South Bend, Indiana, and has a lot of experience and expertise in areas that we are really benefiting from, especially with technology. That's an area that I'm not as strong in, and Mr. Bloom's really good with Excel and different programs, and he's been able to come up with different forms for us and run reports. So it's just been great having him here at the high school.
This has been Aaron Michael from Boone TV, signing off.
The Torador football team kicked off their 2014 season this past Friday against the Ballard Bombers. Here's Justin Elsner with a recap.
The Boone Torador's first challenge was last Friday, August 29th, facing the Ballard Bombers. Early in the first quarter, Tanner Schmickey ran in for the touchdown, putting the Toradors on top. After a few well-executed plays, the Bombers had tied it up 7-7 at the end of the first quarter. After the Bombers pulled away 13-7, senior running back Jamin Tedrow turned on the Jets, running for a 75-yard touchdown, tying the game back up. Before the teams headed into their locker rooms at halftime, the Bombers tacked on another 7 points. Halfway through the third quarter, the Boone defense showed some life with a 35-yard interception return by Drew Wilbur. In the end, the Toradors could not come back from the 20-point deficit, ending the game 33-13. I'm Justin Elsner from Boone TV Sports.
Thanks, Justin. The Toradors' next game is Friday, September 5th against the Gilbert Tigers at Geppinger Field. The 2014 cross-country season is underway for both boys and girls. Here's Claire Anderson with a preview.
With 4 returning all-conference performers and Diana Slight placing 3rd at the state meet, there are plenty of reasons to be optimistic about the upcoming girls cross-country season.
My individual goal this year is to go to state again and cut down my time.
My goals for the year is to be on varsity again and to shorten my time by about a minute and a half.
As a team, we always, end goal is to make it to state. I think looking a little bit closer at conferences, we were 1 point away last year, so I think our goal right now is to take the conference title and then move on to top 3 at districts.
With these lofty goals, the girls have been hard at work preparing for the upcoming season.
A lot of hills this year. We've been getting up and doing a lot of early morning practices. We've been running a lot of miles, and our plan is to increase those miles throughout the entire season.
As a team, it would be to win conference because we got second last year.
Our team goal, I'd really like to see us all go to state and just all be working hard and getting closer together as a team.
This has been Claire Anderson with BTV Sports. There are many reasons to look forward to this year's upcoming season, including last year's successful run to the state title and 2 returning state qualifiers.
Our team goals are to win the conference championship again because we've won it 5 years in a row.
I can help lead the team to win conference and maybe help varsity make it to state.
As always, the conference championship is always very important to us to win. We've won it for 5 straight years, and why not 6? Quite a streak going right now in terms of qualifying a team for the state cross-country meet, and so our goals are no different than any other year.
The boys are striving to meet these lofty goals.
I'm going to work really hard during practice and do my best and train really hard.
It involves hill work, speed work, long distance running, all those key ingredients.
Cross country really helps you stay in shape. It's a lot of fun.
The Toradors are working hard through intense practices to help them meet their expectations. This is Claire Anderson with Boone TV Sports.
Thanks, Claire. The cross-country team will run next in Marshalltown on Thursday, September 11th at 4:30 p.m. The 2014 volleyball team has already found success this season, going 5-1 in last weekend's tournament. Here's Nathaniel Brown with a look at the rest of the season.
The year has just kicked off and the volleyball team has been practicing for weeks to have a great season. Every day the varsity team meets in the gym to practice drills and plays to prepare for the next game.
We have been practicing till 6 every night, doing cardio afterwards to make sure that our stamina is up for each game.
Coach McPartland thinks this season looks promising for the Toradors.
I think you'll see a lot of aggressive ball on our part. I think that the girls are really experienced, and I think you'll see a lot of fun volleyball. I think we're going to do a lot of we're going to get a lot of wins already. We've already had 5 wins this season just on Saturday, and I think you're going to enjoy just the competitive ball that we have to play this year.
Come out to support the team at the first home game Tuesday, September 9th at 7:15.
Thanks, Nathaniel. You can catch the volleyball team in action this Tuesday, September 9th at 7:15 p.m. at the BHS gym. The girls' swimming and diving team is off to a great start. Here's Bailey Turner with a look at their 2014 season.
The Toradors have been making a major splash in the pool as of late, returning 2 state qualifiers from 2013, senior Hayden Jennings and junior Kennedy Bass.
What are your goals for the 2014 season?
My goals for this season would be to be a state qualifier again and then place top 10 at state, and then also to break the 6 dive record here at the school.
All of the relay records were broken in 2013. The diving 6 is being chased by Kennedy Bass, and the diving 11 is trying to be broke by Hayden Jennings again.
I think one of our major goals this season is to make it to state in at least one of our relays. I want to be on podium for state, and I want to beat my records from last year.
How did it feel to beat Lincoln High School?
I felt good. I think we all swam well and dove well, and we came together as a team.
The Toradors started the year off hot as anybody by beating the Lincoln Rails, and they look to continue their winning ways against Algona and Perry. This has been Bailey Turner reporting from Boone TV Sports.
Thanks for watching us at Boone TV News. You can find us via Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.